Hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be comparing the turtleneck tops. A little background before we jump into the comparison. I am always choosing the Benetton turtleneck tops or wool neck tops because they are comfortable, they are not itchy, they are good in sizing, they are not really thin, they are not really thick, they are exactly what I need, what I'm looking for. And just because I do have troubles now with buying Benetton clothes, because before I used to buy them at zalando.co.uk, but at the moment they are not selling anything from the Benetton, and I've decided to purchase directly from Benetton website. However, I do have some troubles with parcels, so they keep rescheduling the delivery. Therefore, I thought, why not to look for alternatives? Because the Benetton wool turtlenecks, they've been perfect for me. I do have some kind of expectations, let's say, from the other brand wool roll-up tops. I will have 4 criteria. Really, first will be true to size. Another thing, it has to be comfortable in wearing, so no itchy, so I don't have to feel any irritation or itchy on my skin. Third criteria, it has to be good length in terms of sleeves, so they have to cover half of it, and they have to be quite long, I would say, my hip bones. Neckline has to be really tight. I do have to feel that my neck is protected from cold weather. Cannot be really open, really relaxing. Something that is shapeless on my neck, it does bring the accent to my cheeks. Basically, my face look really fat, so I have to have something really tight to my neck. Fourth criteria here, the color has to suit me. Another thing, it doesn't have to be transparent. Some degree of transparency I would accept, because I can put again tight white tee or black tee underneath. So for me, it rather be non-transparent than transparent. So I already tried them all on. And another thing, I heard that Uniqlo sells really good wool tops, wool jumpers. So my choice fell obviously for the Uniqlo to try, and I'm gonna give you my really honest opinion by the end of this video. I am sure many of you will need that if you, like me, want to try something from Uniqlo. Right, no more words wasting, let's jump into comparison and let's rate all the wool tops I have in front of me, and I will pick the best tops, what I like, and those which I don't like, obviously I'm gonna send back. Right, so really first I have this wool roll-up top from the Uniqlo, guys. I chose to buy 2 because they are different in designs and in the colors, and obviously just because I have no idea what kind of wool has Uniqlo, I need to have at least 2, so I do my conclusions. White one. So first of all, I've tried on, it more looks like a jumper, it more looks like individual piece that you would wear without layering. It's quite, I would say, boxy. On the website I couldn't actually see well because the model, she was sitting, there were no proper picture with this jumper, but kind of liked the pattern. So this is kind of waffle style pattern, and the neckline obviously brought my attention because it looked like it's tied to that. It's definitely not a soft touch, it feels itchy, but if you wear it with a tee or tank top or maybe with a long sleeve, you might not feel it. It's that cream white that really suits me, that looks really well with my skin undertone. Quite good neckline. It's not really tight, but it still does the job. It keeps my neck warm. Kind of like the length, I kind of like the sizing, I kind of like the detail, I kind of like this neat pattern. My rating system will be, for the sizing it's the 2 points, for the itchiness it's the 3 points, for the thickness, for the sleeve length it's the 3 points, and for the colors, transparency, comfortable feeling, it's the 2 points. If we talk about true to size, I would say it is true to size, but it wouldn't give me the opportunity of doing layering. So for only that reason, 1 point of 2. Next one, it's not really soft, it's not really pleasant to my skin, but yet it's still warm, it's quite a good quality, so I will give 2 points out of 3. If we talk about thickness, if we talk about sleeve length, I would say it's 3 out of 3 because it's not really thin, it's not really thick, sleeve length is perfect. In last one, color, silhouette, and in general feeling about this top, whether I choose it or not, I would give 1 of 2. You can see that it's a little bit transparent. The silhouette is more boxy, but I was more looking for something fitted. Doesn't meet my expectation and my requirements, let's say. So in total, this jumper gets 8 out of 10. Not bad, I would say. So at the end, I will make my decision which tops I'm gonna leave and which I'm gonna send back. I will give you my judgment and I will explain my choice, obviously. Right, let's move to second top from Uniqlo. So this is more fitted, guys, and I really love the color of this wool top. It's more soft, and this pattern, these knit styles add size, especially now when I gain 2 kilos. It actually makes this part really big, guys, and for that reason I am a little bit in doubt whether I need to leave it or not, but fantastically working with my skin undertone, and I love this color, and it's perfect in terms of sleeve length, in terms of softness, in terms of fit. It seems like a perfect, it's not transparent as you see. I would say it's true to size, but I don't really like the part with my shoulders. It looks like a little bit small on me and gives that feeling that it adds size. For that reason, I would give 1.5 of 2. In terms of softness and itchiness, it's not really itchy, but I wore it again for 5 minutes and I started to feel that it's a little bit hot on my skin, and I was like, it's that you can actually kind of feel okay, you're not really bothered, but if you are in a bad mood, you might get really sensitive to it, I would say this way. For that reason, I will give it 2 out of 3. And if we talk about thickness, sleeve length, in terms of length itself, it's not really thick, it's not really thin. This is that perfect thickness that I'm looking for, to be honest, and for that reason I would give it actually 3 out of 3. And last category, what I think about silhouette, transparency, in general, what I feel about this top, I kind of like it, but it adds size. But other than that, it's a good jumper, so I'm giving 0 out of 2. Unfortunately, no one wants to look plus 5 kilos, right? In total, I have 6.5 out of 10. Let's move to next, third one, and this one I have from the other stories, and the other stories I think feels like really soft, really good quality, really good white color, really good sleeve length. I love it on my shoulders, I love it in general. A little bit transparent, yes, really tight white tee might save me. In terms of neckline, I kinda like the way how it's done. It's actually fitted to my neck, true to size. It's quite long, I would say it's 2 out of 2. In terms of softness, it's quite good, I would say even really good. It has that feeling that it is wool, but not bad feeling, I would say. However, it smells a bit like a wool. I don't know, there's that particular smell that comes from the wool jumpers. I think I will feel it even more when I wash or iron it, but I do love quality again, and softness and the touch. For that reason, I would give 2.5 out of 3, guys. In terms of thickness, sleeve length, and in general, it's quite thin, to be honest, and for that reason I'll give you again 2.5 out of 3. Next one, silhouette, color, and in general my feelings. So here I'm gonna give 1 because it's transparent and because it has that smell a little bit. It's not bad, it's just if you don't like how wool smells when you're washing your wool clothes, then you probably wouldn't go for that. In general, how many points we have? In total we have 8 points. It's not bad. Let's move to next one. Right guys, next one is from Massimo Dutti, and I need to say this is the best wool piece I held in my hands. The turtleneck top, I mean, it's much better than from Benetton. It's much better than from anything I had in terms of quality. You can feel the quality of this top. It's really soft, well made neckline, nicely covering my neck. It's really pleasant feeling, beautiful charcoal gray color. Cannot say anything bad, but it is really short. I'm not talking about sleeve length, it's short here. It's like a cropped. Definitely my lower back will suffer if I would wear it. So only for that reason, I would give it 2 out of 3. In terms of itchiness, obviously, it's far from being itchy, to be honest. It's really pleasant to skin. It won't definitely irritate the skin. So for that reason, I'm giving 3 out of 3. Then next one, thickness, sleeve length is fantastic. The length of this top, it's not. So it kind of feels like something is wrong about this one. So I would give 1 of 3. And finally, in general, the color, silhouette, transparency, I would give, guys, 1 of 2. It's quite thin. This is definitely not my choice. Total for this one, 6 out of 10. Right, guys, next one will be from the Gap. I know Gap do quite good, I think, basics, like t-shirts or shirts, and I decided I need to buy a wool from the Gap. Guys, first impression is it's a little bit thin, but it's so soft. It's so pleasant to skin. I really do love the color, fantastically working with my skin undertones. I really love the way how neckline is made. It's perfectly neat, so again it will be really tight to my neck. It's a little bit thin, so let's do our rating. So first of all, true to size, yes, fantastic length, fantastically working with my upper body and covering everything what I want. Good shoulder lines look great on my body, so for this reason I'm giving 3 out of 3. Next one, it's not itchy, it's really pleasant, really soft, fantastic. Again, I will be like broken record, but this is a fantastic piece, guys. No sign of irritating my skin, giving that really pleasant feeling. So for that reason, 3 out of 3. Next category will be the sleeve length, thickness. It's not thick, guys, it's not, but it's not thin as well. So it's a little bit better than from Massimo Dutti. It's a little bit better from the other stories, but not as thick as Benetton wool, guys. So I'm giving here 2 out of 3. And lastly, silhouette, color. So here I'm giving definitely 2 out of 2. In total we have, guys, 9. I guess you can see that this is my favorite at this point, and I got a feeling I'm definitely keeping this one. I love it, and this is my best pick in terms of all 4 criteria at the moment. Next one from Abercrombie and Fitch. Again, so soft. I cannot believe this is a wool. It has this feeling that this has something plastic because it's way too good to be true.
A few moments later.
Right, guys, I'm extremely disappointed. As I said, it feels a little bit plastic because it's way too soft. So I think I misunderstood when I was adding to my basket, because it actually has a polyester inside and it's really a little percentage of wool. And for that reason, it's a no-no for myself straight away. But we're still gonna discuss the color, we're still gonna discuss the thickness. So it's really thick. It's really good size. First of all, in terms of size, 2 out of 2, good size. In terms of itchiness, it's definitely not itchy because there is no wool. It's really soft, very pleasant to skin. Here I'm giving obviously 3 out of 3. Next one, in terms of thickness, it's really thick, good sleeve length. I'm giving 3 out of 3. And lastly, my general opinion, color and so on. So first of all, I don't like color. It has this pink undertone, and with this this pink undertone, I look like a pig. Definitely not my color choice. And another thing about this jumper, look at the neckline. I don't like how the neckline looks on my neck. It adds size to my cheeks and it doesn't highlight best of my face. For this reason, I'm giving 0 out of 2. So in total, this jumper gets the 8 points, but it won't be my choice definitely. This I know for sure. Let's move to the next one. I got 2 wool roll-ups from the Marks and Spencer's. Why 2? Because I was in love with this kinda raspberry color and the story with the raspberry color. So once I bought a lipstick, it was around 5 years ago. I bought it in John Lewis for £35. It was the best color. The undertone of that raspberry color suited me so well. Since that, I am in a search for that raspberry color in clothes so I can recreate that feeling of goddess. I'm joking, obviously. I wanted to see how this raspberry color will look on myself, and that's why I bought 2. Let's first discuss this one. So first of all, this is the Marks Spencer 100% Merino, I think, wool. I wouldn't say that this is thick. I wouldn't say that this is thin. It's good. Fantastically made. The neckline really tight to my neck. Really good shoulder line. Working really well, to be honest, with my body structure, with my figure in general. Good length. So true to size, yes, will be variable as a first and only layer or as an under layer. In terms of size, 2 out of 2. In terms of itchiness, it's quite soft, really good, to be honest. I didn't expect. It's not so soft like it was from Massimo Dutti, but it's still soft, it's pleasant. So again, here I will give 3 out of 3. Next one, thickness and the sleeve length. It's good sleeve length, I like it. And I would give, what I would give? 3 out of 3, guys. And lastly, the silhouette, transparency, and in general my feelings. So here, it's a little bit transparent, but I think wearing a nude color bra or wearing the really tight top underneath would do the thing. Color. First I thought that color might be too cool for my skin undertone, but when I add a lipstick, red lipstick, any bright lipstick, it actually looks good. And I think this kind of color always works well with the black blazer, with the black any top. In general, it's a good feeling. I kind of like it. So here I would give 2 out of 2, and I think this will be the winner. So in total, it gets 10 out of 10, guys. Really fantastic. Let's move to pink one. It's kind of raspberry. Yes, so it's really weird, but this one is same size, same collection, but it actually feels much smaller than previous one because the sleeve length is quite short. On camera it looks a little bit different, guys, but in real life I don't really like how this color works with my skin undertone. And I also looked at my clothes in my closet, and I seen that it would be quite complicated to pair it to other tops and some bottoms. Obviously with the jean it would work okay, with the black or blue, but it won't work with my other clothes when I will be doing some layerings. I think it will be way too accent. Right, let's do our ratings. And it's true to size? No, it's not. So I'm giving here 0 out of 2. In terms of itchiness, it's absolutely same. It's quite soft and it's good. So 3 out of 3. In terms of thickness, so again, it's not really thick, not really thin, but the sleeves feels much shorter. So for that reason, I'm gonna give 1 of 3. And lastly, the general feeling, color and silhouette, I will give 0, guys, because this is not my color. I don't feel that it highlights my figure from the best line. In general, we have 4 out of 10. Next one, Zara. I could not buy from Zara. I bought it in black because I was thinking like, well, Zara probably will do something good for the price. So the price was not really high. It looked really nice on the model, and I think it's a black color, and Zara probably would be okay. First of all, I would say again, it's more like a jumper, something that you would wear independently, but it's not as big as that one from Uniqlo. So it still can be added as a first layering under the blazer or something else. In terms of neckline, it's not holding structure. So here you see it's quite, there's definitely not enough elastan to be quite tight to my neck. In general, it's kind of good sweater, to be honest. So I think we go with the rating straight away. So true to size, yes, definitely true to size. So here would be 2 out of 2. If we talk about itchiness, it's not itchy. It's quite soft, to be honest, and it kind of feels okay. So here again would give 3 out of 3. If we talk about thickness, sleeve length, so great sleeve length, to be honest. It's not thick. Here I would give 1 out of 3. And lastly, in general, my feeling, color, silhouette. Well, I'm in doubt, to be honest, because it's not really tight. It's a bit boxy. It doesn't look like a good quality. At the moment, I think that it might be a no. I'm at 50-50. To be honest, I don't really like the quality, but the quality is not the worst. So here I'm gonna give 0. No, here I'm gonna give 1 point. So in total, the Zara gets 7 points. Let's move to Benetton, guys. Yeah, guys, so I just received a 2 wool turtleneck top from Benetton, and I'm really happy that they managed to deliver it today. Obviously, I am really much familiar with the wool from Benetton, particularly this wool roll up. I am restocking multiple times already. I might have even picture, I might attach it somewhere here. What do I like about them? Yeah, they're not maybe as soft as the Massimo Dutti one, but they are as thick as I need. The neckline they have, it's really tight, well made, really good knit design, beautiful color. This is a really neutral color that suits me well, goes well with all my tops. It's not really thin, not really thick. Perfect. I would say it's a perfect length, perfect sleeve length. So if I am doing my rating, sizing, I know that this is great sizing. Normally it's true to size. I got this one in medium size, guys. Both of them I got in the medium size. So here will be definitely 2 out of 2. In terms of itchiness, just because now I know how Massimo Dutti roll neck feels, so they are really soft, and obviously in other stories they are also quite soft. I wouldn't say that this is worse than the other stories, but this is definitely losing the softness of Massimo Dutti. Yeah, so here for this only reason I'm gonna give 2 points of 3. Next one, the thickness. It's exactly what I need, guys. It's exactly what I am looking, what I got used to. Not thick, not thin, just enough what I love. Fantastic fit on my shoulders, good length sleeves. So yeah, so here obviously will be the 3 of 3. And lastly, the in general, the color and silhouette. Obviously I'm gonna give the 2 points of 2 because I know the Benetton wool. I know what they do and I really love them. Similarly, I have this one. I picked this one in medium size. This is really good. I would say marble gray color, fantastically working with my skin undertones. Fantastic addition, to be honest. This shade of gray always makes me look fresh, younger. This will be obviously similar to previous one, so they both in terms of quality, in terms of sizing will be same. So both get 9 of 10 points, and I guess you can see my favorites. So my really an absolute top of this jumper would be the Gap, because I like everything about that, guys, and I would never thought that I will like it, but surprisingly I do love it. Next, my favorite would be the Marks and Spencer's, the beige one, like Greige, I would say more. It also looks great on me, it sits well on me, and I love the color and I love the feeling. Next two would be in the same level of my preference, so here would be the one from the Uniqlo, the green, the emerald green, and another one in the same level of feeling, how I feel about that, is the Another Story. So here obviously really good quality wool, really soft, really good neckline, bit transparent but not a big issue, to be honest. And what I wanted to say, guys, so first of all, I don't think that the Uniqlo has the best wool, definitely not. This wouldn't be my choice. White will be sent back. Green, I will give it a go to see in general how long it lasts, how many washes it will survive, and what kind of outfits I can create, only because the color works well with my skin undertone. So definitely Uniqlo wool is not my favorite pick, so I know all this fuss about Uniqlo. I also ordered a few things for my daughter from Uniqlo because they have these really warm trousers, and obviously now it's cold. In general, I don't see the quality. Many keep saying that Uniqlo has great quality for the money. I wouldn't agree, guys, here, but it's my personal, absolutely personal opinion. I actually fell for Gap wool turtleneck, and I do love the Another Stories wool turtleneck. They both are soft, really nice wool, really soft and pleasant feeling on the skin, and I like the quality, to be honest, in terms of design, fit, and anything else. Then obviously Marks and Spencer's, I will give it a go. I think it's worth of trying, and definitely the both from the Benetton, because I used Benetton for so many years. I will keep using. I have no understanding why it's such a big troubles now with ordering from them, but anyways, I made my mind. So these are definitely these 6 turtlenecks I'm keeping, and the rest, unfortunately or fortunately, I am sending back. Yes, guys, so thank you very much, guys, for watching me. I hope you stayed until the end of this video. Thank you very much for your likes, for your comments, and I really hope to see you back on my channel, guys, and thank you and bye.